boyfriend back.
E03 is currently in progress. There are only 2 weeks left.
Look out there, MP.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Your feathers up. Have a shorty said don't leave house. You ever seen your homies? I'm so pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like they use the rose. No, you ain't love me. But tell them how to.
There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Up next, the Kings taking on the Lakers. For the Sacramento Kings, a loss in their opening game. So tonight, they're laser focused on securing their first win. Lakers, Kings is next. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Berry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. And here is Ellis.
I got him.
I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long term.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it in LA. Now here's LeBron, and they double up James. Takes the three. It's good from long range.
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. That's a great look.
Now here's Fultz. Sabonis sets the pick for Fultz. Over Bicenz. Fultz, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Vanderbilt kicks to James. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Count that one.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Fultz looking around. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Inside, 6 to shoot. There's Sabonis. The shake. Can't hit that one. And so it's Sacramento in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Lyles. Malik Monk out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Davis at the three, the small forward. Here's Connect. Monk defending. Another shot. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Kings. Ellis is checked in for Terrence Davis. Sacramento leading. Making some changes. Jones checked in for Sabonis. DeRozan comes in for Markelle Fultz. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ellis. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Doncic.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Here's Monk following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Jones. And Jones with the stop.
That's what you want from Monk. If you don't have it, just make the next easy pass.
Lakers trail by 9. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And that one is good. DeRozan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
I don't like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
The Heat without key firepower. We all know how valuable Bam is to them. Tough to replace the combination of physicality and skill. He's a strong presence on both ends.
Yeah, tough to see him out of that lineup. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Kings.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important? Making a change here. Monk's checked in.
You can make it sweat a little, all right?
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes. That's the Laker 5. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Doncic against Monk. From 10 feet out. Monk grabs the board. Kings leading now by 7. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
The three for Doncic. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. To the middle. Out to DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. Wide open look here for Murray. They get it back. Count it. And it's an 11-point Kings lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways.
And guys, so far in this one, Murray has been delivering offensively. This kind of scoring is what made him a high lottery pick.
Pass to Doncic. Floats one. Luka, so skilled.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
DeRozan on the wing. Murray outside. Levine wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Fires from deep. Levine with the rebound. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Kings. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In 2023, and Brett, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
That free throw, no good. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Gannett comes in for James. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Vincent's shot is good. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Fultz. Down low. Sabonis finds Murray. A second chance effort.
Well, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Kings lead by 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. How about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Levine is out there with Jones. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Ellis. And it's Lyles in at the center position.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Takes a step back. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. Look at him. He's in a groove.
Sacramento leading by 10. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's LeBron James absorbing hits on the drive.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Sacramento's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Wiles with a wide-open look. Off target with his three. Lakers trail by 10. James with it. Picked up by Ellis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Connect. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Miles passes to Monk. Ellis outside. Sacramento moving it around. Levine kicks to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Ellis. And the Kings lead by 13. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
We need you to rise up, get loud,
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Gabe Vincent. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis. Lineup change for the Lakers. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 17. Kings leading now by 17. Outside, Jones. Volts kicks to Jones. Pass to McDermott. To the inside. It's stolen by Vanderbilt.
And so just rolling to the finish line now, what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Kings.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Keegan Murray.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
That's a good one. Goes up on the high post. Sacramento grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's McDermott. And here is Monk.
Hey, who's watching now?
Back to McDermott. 5 to shoot. And finished off by McDermott.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Launches a 3. Rebounded by McDermott. And it's the Kings with the ball. They have a 19-point lead.
That's his first personal foul.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
not over. Plenty of time left.
It's going in!
Yo, we got this, don't worry. Right there!
Need some help?
I'll run this.
He about to tear the roof off.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
It's good, MP.
What's your point? That's what I'm measuring.
For sure. No one's watching, so it's easier to focus.
I don't know if that's good.
Imagine if hundreds of people could hear us talking. Would you be nervous or hard to think of what to say next?
Shake it, MP.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
Coming up in our next home game is Rally Tower Day. Bring your best friends and help keep the man for the job with your Rally Tower. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "zones" along with your issue and scene location to 55555. Members of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Don't forget to come out to the game with Tower today. What better way to pass you with the Pistons new mascot, the Gorilla, and the Fox Dancers. The National Basketball Association.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then Friday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at small forward. Well, Grant, still very early. How long do you think it takes these teams to form an identity?
You know, B.A., it really depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces?
Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant. And it's Allen in for Dunn. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Now James. Outside Reeves. 5 to shoot. And there's James on the assist by Reeves. James has got 5.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reeves with the ball. O'Neal covers. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now here's Booker. Puts up a three. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Connect, Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix, and now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Pass to Vincent. Second shot opportunity. Soft touch off the glass. He has 7.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Now O'Neal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Phoenix making some changes. Dunn comes in for Allen, and it's Booker in for Jones. For Phoenix. Bowl, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Bradley Beal. The Lakers lead by 8. Pass to Connect. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's James on the wing, defended by Dunn. James inside, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Here's Connect. And here's James, defended by Dunn. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Allen outside. Here's Durant. James with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 11.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Here's Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Misses from short range.
Boy, the opportunity was there to convert. He just could not come up with it.
Durant, the pass to Bol. Shot from the low post is good. Bol's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Doncic. Fires from way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, we direct your attention to center court and get ready for the man half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You know, for the Suns, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college. Checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Dunn. Suns trail by 19. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Kevin Durant is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Booker in at point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Durant. There's the triple. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lets it go from 11. He gets it in there. He's got 13.
Assist goes to Luka Doncic.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Back to Booker. Left side Durant. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the middle. Good on the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Allen outside. Outside Durant. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
They set the pick, and here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Booker against Doncic. Booker no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Los Angeles delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent out there with Connect. Then there's James. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Off target from outside. The Lakers lead by 22. Here's James. And again, it's the Lakers.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
Give it up for them once again.
Here's Booker. James with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that one drops for him.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Allen against James. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On target from range. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to O'Neal. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Vincent outside. The 3 is up. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Allen outside. They set the screen. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Dunn. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got 11 rebounds in the game. Bol against James. From 12 feet. Again, the Lakers score.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Pass to Booker. Another shot. Misses at the rim.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And there's the screen. It's James on the wing. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. James has got 31 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Bol, the pass to Allen, looking to end the run, and he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long and good night, everyone.
That's what I'm talking about.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
above the rest in NBA 2K25.
I'm a ball.